Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I've prepared a 45-minute Power Vinyasa Flow Yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of different variations of Peaceful Warrior. The message is about how this too shall pass. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and press the start button all together right now. Then come with me, take a seat right on your mat, perhaps a crisscross style. Slip your hands beneath your kneecaps, round your back, tuck your chin, and roll back on your sits bones with extended arms. Just hanging out here in this cat posture. Then bending your arms, keeping your elbows close to your body. Rock forward. Lift the heart right through the gateway of your arms. Stretch your neck and breathe. Now find your way to rock back again for cat. On the exhale, rock forward like moving through honey or taffy, something sweet. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, roll back on your sits bones. Smooth transition as you rock forward, arch the back, stretch the neck, the throat chakra, look up. Now keep this series of 2 moves going. Move at your own pace. Just finding ways to expand your opening and dive into your contraction. A smooth cadence that connects your breath to these 2 moves with an exhalation as you draw back and an inhalation as you rise up. So 2 more sets. Exhaling and inhaling, samavriti, the same amount of space between each of your breaths. And then you're going to go ahead and start to transition into a circular motion. So go ahead and find a little cat on the back side and a little cow on the front. Now, if it serves you, you could add the mix of your head rolling around your neck, completing the circles, full, complete circles. They don't have to be big. The movements don't need to be fast. Make them very deliberate, very precise. And any energy that might be stuck, whether it's in your low back, your neck, your jaw, just go ahead and become aware so you can soften. So many times we hold on to so much tension unconsciously. Now reverse the direction. Traveling around, visualizing the anchoring of your body. Your tailbone gets grounded and rooted. Muladhara, the root chakra, very stable, very steady, no matter what the circumstances are that come upon you today. And then hold up in the center, sweep your hands out to the side and up as you breathe in. Take a tented finger pad on the left hand, close to your body, elbow bent, right arm up and over. Now reverse it. Tent the right finger pads, left arm up and over. Now this time extend. We're going to go side to side, almost like a little bit of a teeter-totter. So the bottom arm that's reaching out is going to extend as you lengthen the lateral stretch, breathing in and out through your nose. So our words of wisdom today come from our 365 Gathered Truths box. And the wisdom for today's practice comes from Ann Landers. And it goes like this. If I were asked to give what I consider the single most useful bit of advice for all humanity, it would be this. Now keep going side to side. If possible, dip the forearm down for a little bit of a deeper stretch. She says, expect trouble as an inevitable part of life. And when it comes, hold your head high. Look at it squarely in the eye and say, I am bigger than you. You cannot defeat me. Then repeat to yourself the most comforting words of all. One more time each side. This too shall pass. Hold up in the center. Slip both finger pads behind your ears. Open and look up. This too shall pass. The most comforting words. Exhale, draw in. Elbows sneak in towards your body as you bow down. Inhale, open and expand. Looking up. Things are looking up. This too shall pass. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract. Now reach your arms inside out as you lace your hands. Your arms extend up, elbows soft. Lean the left elbow in as the right arm comes up behind your head. Back to the center and reverse it. Pull the right elbow in as the left arm lifts up and around your head. Now release the arms behind your back, finger pads tent, thumbs in, pinky fingers out. Retract your shoulders, lean back, elbows soft, and look up. Now reverse, putting the opposite foot on top. And take both arms as they reach out and up, and take a twist. Right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Back left arm travels up and around as you bow down to the earth. Inhale, rise and unravel, twisting in the opposite direction. Back right arm comes up in a cross, bow down to the earth. Inhale, rise up, lace the hands again, inside out as they press up, and now reach the arms forward. Release that connection, cross the right arm over, kind of cradle it to stretch that right tricep. Ooh, yes. Now reverse, other side. And then come around to the top of the house where you're gonna lengthen your legs out. And you might even shake them out a little bit. Just do a little knee bounce so your legs are extended. Now flex your feet, flare your toes out, press your thigh bones down, reach your arms out and up. And then as you hinge, bend, and fold, Dandasana staff pose, bow right over your legs, letting your head bow down. Now on the way up, slip the sole of the right foot in toward the left inner thigh. Elevate your arms back up as you rotate towards the left leg and bow back down, Janu Shirshasana. If you want more, left forearm comes in, right arm comes up and overhead. Now plant the right hand on your mat, rise up on the right shin, left leg goes long, create an arched back as your heart lifts. Now stay there, circle the left arm up and around. Yeah, get some mobility into that left shoulder. Warming your body up, breathing in and out through your nose. And then switch it up, sole of the left foot in towards the right. You might have to adjust your sits bones. Rotate your waistband over the right leg. Lead with your heart as you bow down. Now slip your right forearm in. Let your left arm come up and overhead if you want more, pulling yourself deeper into the fold. And then plant the left hand behind your left sit bone. Rise up on the left shin as your right leg goes long. Now the right arm is up and overhead. And maybe create a circular motion with that right arm, breathing in and breathing out. Getting mobility into the right shoulder. And then go ahead and take a seat back down. Crisscross at the legs, roll up and over onto hands and knees. Stretching the right leg back and left arm forward for bird dog. Exhale, draw into the center line. Inhale, expand back out. Look for length. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, expand it out. One more time. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, stretch long. Left hand, thumb down, reaches out to the left. Right leg bends. Maybe you catch hand and foot, or just head in that direction. Then slowly release the right leg long as the left hand comes down. Push the right heel back behind your second and third toe and hold. Now, sneak the right leg behind the left and drop your forearms and roll your hips around in a small circular motion. Now reverse that direction. And then as you pick your elbows back up, left hand stays down, pivot the left foot off your mat, quarter moon as the right leg lifts, right arm lifts. Maybe bend the right leg, right hand to right foot. Open it up. Release back around to hands and knees and find a little cat and a little cow. Now this time on your cat, hold the cat style posture. Shift your ribs left and look around the back right heel with your gaze. Keep the back rounded. Shift your ribs right, peek around the left. Come back to the center. Find cow as you arch your back, shift your gaze up, your heart melts. Now neutralize your spine, left leg lifts up, right arm goes long, bird dog. Exhale, pull the right elbow into the left knee. Inhale, expand and lengthen. Exhale, contract. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, expand and hold. Right thumb goes down as the right arm reaches out. Left leg bends. Maybe you reach back to catch. Right hand to left foot. Release right hand down, left ball of your foot, left leg is extended, reaches back as you press the left heel behind the second and third toe to get a release on the left calf muscle. Sneak the left leg behind the right and drop your forearms down and create the circle again. Yeah, move your hips around, breathing smooth and steadily, then reverse. Now, as you lift your elbows up, spin the right foot off of your mat. Left leg goes long. Left arm up and overhead. Maybe lifting the left leg as you come to quarter moon. You're balancing on your right knee and shin. Stay or reach back for a possible Chapasana connection. Left hand, left foot. Release and come back around to hands and knees. Shift your shoulders over the wrists, bend your arms, and go chin, chest, belly as you slither prone onto your mat, teeing your arms to extend out from your shoulders. Bend the right leg. Pull the right hand tented finger pad in. Propel yourself onto the left hip. Right arm reaches up, opening the front body. Maybe again catching right hand and foot for that Chapasana variation. Release, travel back to your belly, prone. Left leg bends. Left arm bends. Push yourself onto your right hip. Left foot could be used as a kickstand. Sweep the left arm back to open the front body, maybe catching left hand to left foot. Beautiful. Come back around and let both forearms come down to your mat. Coming into Sphinx, visualizing your heart coming through the gateway of your arms. Exhale, lower your chin down to the earth. Inhale, rise back up, Sphinx pose. Exhale, lower back down. One more time, maybe baby seal as the heart lifts. Oh, beautiful options. Lower back down, slide your hands by your ribs. Push up and back, child's pose. So before we begin to flow, should you have a wish, a prayer, a single-minded purpose for your practice today, an intention you would like to dedicate this time towards, just seal it right into your heart. This too shall pass. Maybe it's a situation you're involved in with someone else. Just knowing that it is inevitable that we have trouble here on earth, but we keep our mind not fixed on the earthly things, but on the eternal. This too shall pass. Once you have your intention, rise up and find your way into downward facing dog. Now in your down dog, pedal through your feet a little bit. And then elevate the right leg up and roll open at the hip. Step the right foot outside your right pinky finger. Dip the left knee down. Heart lifts. Plant your hands. Sweep the right leg back. Roll open at the hip. Right foot steps again to the outside of the right pinky finger. Left knee dips. Heart lifts. Beautiful. Exhale up and back. Roll open at the hip. Right knee right into your nose. Step it in between your hands. Left hand down, right arm lifts. Bring it up and around, warrior two. Flip both palms. Straighten the right leg, collect your hands overhead, breathe in. Come back down, warrior two. Do that again, flip both palms, breathe in, look up. Exhale, press back down. One more time, flip both palms, breathe in, press the palms together. Exhale, come back down, second warrior. Flip the right palm for peace. Windmill your hands down. Move your body through vinyasa. Maybe it's knees, chin, chest, belly. Maybe it's high plank. Lowering down, moving into Urdhva Mukha, up dog, and back to down dog. Left leg lifts. Open up at the hip. Left leg steps outside of left pinky finger. Right knee comes down. Heart lifts up as your gaze shifts. Exhale, sweep the left leg up and back. Bend and open up at the left hip. Three-legged down dog. Left foot steps again. Outside left pinky finger, right knee dips, heart lifts. Take it up and back. Sweep the left leg behind your body into three-legged down dog. Open up at the hip. This time, knee to nose. Step the left foot in between your hands, right hand down, twist open to the left for modified revolved lunge. Bring it up and around, warrior two. This time, both hands behind your ears, heart opens, exhale, elbows in, bow down. Lift back up, open up the front body. In the second warrior with your finger pads behind your ears. Exhale, elbows together, bow down and fold. Inhale, open up. Last time, exhale, dive in. Inhale, rise and open up, releasing the arms back to a warrior two. Flip the left palm for peace. Windmill your hands down, move your body through that flow. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, draw back, down dog. Right leg lifts, open up at the hip. Knee to nose, one time. Step the right foot forward, modified revolved lunge. Now, up and around, one fell swoop right into peaceful. It's like a windmill, arc up and back. Windmill down, vinyasa flow. Empty out your breath as you lower to planet Earth. Scoop your heart through the gateway of your arms. Exhale, dive your hips up and back, down dog. Left leg lifts, open up at the hip. Knee to nose, step it forward, modified revolved lunge. Up and around, right into peaceful with the windmill of your arms, smooth and steady. And then windmill your arms down to move your body through vinyasa. One breath, one move. Whatever you have going on, whatever type of trouble, look it directly in the eye. I am bigger than you. Right leg lifts, open up at the hip. Knee to nose, step it up, modified revolved lunge. One fell swoop, up and around, peace. Beautiful. Vinyasa flow, your style, your exit. Move your breath in and out through your nose. Heart lifts, hips dive, up and back, down dog. Left leg lifts, open up at the hip. Knee to nose, step it up, modified revolved lunge. Up and around, take more peace as you flip the left palm. Reverse warrior, windmill your hands down, wash it all away, emptying your breath out as you move through vinyasa. Heart lifts, exhale, hips dive up and back. Now we're going to do the same series of moves one more time each side. Let the breath flow continuously. There is no rush. Tap into that grace for the race, the unmerited favor you have in your life. Right leg lifts, this too shall pass. Open up at the hip. Knee to nose. Modified revolved lunge. Up and around, peaceful warrior. Vinyasa flow. Meeting back in down dog. Left leg rises, open up at the hip. Knee to nose, modified revolved lunge. Up and around you go, pulling your navel into your spine to protect your lower back. Peace. Windmill your hands down. Vinyasa flow, emptying your breath out as you lower down. Inhaling up, exhaling back, down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Heel toe your feet apart as far as you need to get your peace fingers right around your big toes. Let the crown of the head hang. Knees can be bent or soft. Maybe you want to sway a little side to side. Then physically pull your big toes up as you breathe in. Exhale, pull yourself together on the fold as you breathe out. Now you can keep the big toes, or you could move into gorilla, where you stand on your hands, massaging your wrists with your toes. Whichever fold you have selected, lift the heart, breathe in. Exhale, fold back down, breathe out. Release the hands from the feet or the peace fingers from the big toes. Heel toe your feet together. Rise up at the back of your mat. Right hand, left wrist. Left foot sneaks off of your mat. Lean up and over to the right. A nice side bend, lateral stretch. Ooh, beautiful. Back to the center. Reverse it. Left hand laces the right wrist. Right leg sneaks off your mat, coming onto the ball of the foot. Lean left. Come back to the center. Collect your hands at heart center. Balance on the left leg. Lift the right leg up for crane. Slip your hands on the right shin. Shrug your shoulder heads up. It's like going up and over a high bar, maybe even shifting your gaze up. Now, kick the right leg back. If you lose your balance, no worries. Kick the right leg back. Bend the left leg, and then land in a standing L shape. Pull the right knee to your nose. Stretch it on back, L shape. Right knee, right tricep. Stretch the right leg back, L shape. Right knee, left tricep. Ooh, stretch it on back. Walk out. Three-legged down dog. Open up at the right hip. Stay or flip inside out for wild thing. Opening up your heart. Bringing it back around. Right knee to nose. Step it up. Modified revolved lunge. One fell swoop, peaceful warrior. Vinyasa flow. Windmill your hands down. Let it go. Let it flow. Emptying your breath out. Inhaling your heart up. Exhaling your hips back. Down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Heel toe your feet together at the back of your mat. Rise up. Stand tall. Left hand, right wrist. Right foot behind left. Lean left. Ooh. Back to the center. Reach up. Look up. Reverse it. Right hand laces the left wrist. Left foot sneaks behind. Take that lateral extension to the right. Back to the center. Hands are collected at your heart. Balance on the right leg. Lift the left leg up. Slip your hands around the shin on the left shin. Shrug your shoulders up. Pull the left thigh bone in. Maybe shift your gaze up. Beautiful. Now, go ahead. Take the left leg back. L shape as you land your hands down. The seam of the left inner thigh is lifted. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it back. Left knee, left tricep in that L-shaped posture. Stretch it back. Left knee, right tricep. Work the oblique. Stretch the left leg back. Walk your hands out. Roll open at the hip. Stay or flip. Inside out for wild thing. Bring it back around. Kiss the left kneecap. You know where you're going. Modified revolve lunge. Peel open, left arm stacks on top of the right. Up and around. Bring more peace. Flip the left palm reverse. Let it go. Let it flow. Use your breath to stabilize your practice. Emptying it out, inhaling up, exhaling back, down dog. Right leg lifts, open up at the hip. Right knee to nose, step it up, modified revolved lunge. Up and around, peaceful warrior, smooth, steady, even slow it down. Windmill your hands down, vinyasa flow. Emptying out your breath, inhaling as you rise and lift your heart, opening your body, knowing that this too shall pass. Left leg lifts, open up at the hip, knee to nose, step it up, modified revolved lunge. Up and around, bring peace into your situation, knowing this too shall pass. Vinyasa flow, let it go, let it flow. That's when we know. Breathing in and breathing out, meeting back in down dog. Drop your knees to your mat, cross your ankles, roll back onto your bottoms, lift your arms up and your legs up for high boat. Lower down to hover. Pull the right knee and shin in, sit up. Lower to hover. Exhale, contract left knee and shin, pull it in, sit up. Now, move it out. Inhale and exhale. So you're exhaling when you come up, you're inhaling when you go down. Breathe side to side. Fire up your core. Breathing in and out through your nose. Couple more. Breathe. Now land in high boat. Plant your feet, arms in front, navel into spine, lower down onto your back. Palms down, heels in, feet down, head down. Elevate your hips up for Setyubandha Bridge. Maybe lace your hands underneath your body. Breathe. Release as you lower down. Elevate your legs up. Viparita Karani, aka legs up the wall pose. Now in this posture, reach to the outside of each foot, lifting your head, your chest, and just work the obliques. So twist to each side, reaching and stretching to the opposite foot, expanding your hand. It's like climbing a rope. You can even fist it on the way down. Now a little higher lift. Breathe. Now, capture the backs of your hamstrings as you lay your head and upper body back down on the mat. Backs of hamstrings with your hands, knees wider than your hips, or lace your hands together and start to roll around on the small of your back. See if you can let your tailbone be very grounded. Let it head towards your mat. You might want to roll your feet around your ankles. Now reverse that direction. So any tension remaining in your low back, this is a little personal massage as you let your body travel around. Feet roll around your ankles. Now let that go. Feet plant to the width of your mat. Arms just come alongside your body. Knees take a windshield wiper effect, both right and left. Smooth, steady cadence to your breath. Now go ahead and let the knees rinse left and let them stay there. Take your gaze to the right. If you want more, pick the left leg up, cross it over the right, and press down for an even deeper expression of the pose. Release, that brings you back on your back to pigeon, left leg crossed over the right thigh bone. Thread the needle as you lace your hands on the right hamstring, and then trace a small little circle as you roll that figure 4 shape of your legs around. Ooh, then reverse the direction. Maybe you feel it in that left outer hip, opening the hip through the hip joint rather than the knee, but it's very active posture. And then release. Feet back to the width of your mat. Knees are bent. Arms are alongside your body. Turn your knees back into windshield wipers. So no matter what trouble you have transpiring in your life, just know that trouble has a way of being inevitable here on earth, but we continue to have that knowingness that it's temporary and that the situation will pass. Things will change. Things will shift. With that knowingness, we can activate that faith. Faith is not seeing the things happen. Faith is knowing that they will happen even when you don't see them. So this time, rinse your knees up and over to the right and let them stay. Take your gaze to the left. Pick the right foot up over the left thigh bone and press down. And then when you shift back onto your back, you've now got your right leg crossed over the left thigh bone. Sneak your hands in between the right inner thigh and the left, lacing your hands under the left hamstring. Create that little circular motion. Now reverse the direction. And then, when you let that go, slide right on out into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So get set up, letting your arms expand alongside your body, letting your feet splay out, just giving yourself full and complete permission to rest. Then I invite you to turn the video off if you've got the option to stay in this posture, maybe 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes today. But if you're coming with me, just invite your hands and your feet back into your day, bringing that movement. Hands rotate around the wrists. Feet rotate around the ankles. And then take one long expanded stretch. Your assignment is alignment. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Sip it in and sigh it out your mouth. Bend your knees, make that transition over onto your side into that fetal position. That place from which God has gifted us the ability to live, to move, to breathe. And then help yourself back up into your day to a comfortable, sweet seat, right back where we began. Sweep your arms out and up on the inhale, carrying the gifts, the graces, and the blessings you've been given. And no matter what trouble has come your way, know too that this shall pass. Seal your purpose into your heart. Let it bring clarity and encouragement as you move through your week. Then sip your breath in as you look up, finishing off with one Om to home. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.